Hello, my name is Kiara. I call myself a divine warrior, but probably only because I have no idea what I would say that I actually do. Like crying a lot, speaking a lot of truth, hanging out in meditation with spirit, those kind of things. And I want to talk to you today about how to notice when and become aware of when you think you've reached your limit of what you think you can handle, and then what to do to shift that around so that you actually are not approaching it with fear or anger or hurt, but with love and gratitude. Hi, Eileen, and thank you to everyone else who's joining live as well. Once you join, please feel free to pop in a comment. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you have any questions already about this topic so that I can make sure that I answer them. And I'm going to dive straight in. I'm not going to share too much about how I've come to want to talk about this today because it involves other people. But today I am having the experience, I'm actually in the experience of, those kind of days where it feels like most things don't seem to be going right, and almost like if you looked at all of your friends, you could figure out a way that they don't really love you for some reason, in that huge trigger place where you're like, oh, there's something wrong with me, and they've all figured it out, and I'm just waiting for them to tell me that they've all figured it out, basically. Please comment if you've had that experience so that I could know that you have, but honestly I think it's pretty universal. So I'm in that kind of day. And in the past, that kind of day, oh my gosh, I can remember the pain of it. I actually believed that I had no friends or that nobody really loved me and all of those sorts of things. And the triggers felt real. And that's a really dark, despairing place to be in. But now I see the world as much as possible through symbolic sight, and I know how to hold on to the things that I know are going well so that my ego can't kind of boss me around and tell me to focus only on the things that are not going so well at that time. Hi Viswas, thank you for commenting. Hello everyone, feel free to add in any questions as you join so that I can answer them for you. So today, feeling like I'm at the point where I don't know how many more triggers I can handle with love. So when someone comes to me and they're feeling hurt or they express in anger, I'm usually so good at holding that in love and seeing their inner child and as the Course in Miracles would say, seeing their insanity in that moment, that they're not coming from love, so it's not actually happening, and holding that truth for them, even if they can't see it in that moment. And today I got to the point, I was walking along the street and I got another message from another friend, and I was at the point where I was like, I don't think I can, I just want to get angry. I don't want to hold love and compassion right now. I just want to get angry. So I'd reached my point of what I thought that I could handle. And your point of what you think you can handle might be, when someone's in hospital or you're going through a separation, it can be anything, but it's that point where you're like, I feel like I'm going to go insane and lose my shit right now. I just want to fall in a heap, or I just want to get angry at everybody. Thank you for the likes. I'm just at this point where I can't keep my shit together anymore. That's the point where you think that you can't handle anymore. And that is the point where when we think that everything's going wrong and this is not how it should be, that is the very point that in A Course in Miracles, the way that they would perceive it, and I know in Marianne Williamson's book, A Return to Love, she says it like this, that the Holy Spirit is actually fuck yes. I don't know if it's exactly in those terms, but the Holy Spirit is excited that you have reached that point, because when we feel like we're in crisis and we can't handle anymore, we genuinely actually can't. In our little human bodies, in our belief in separation, we can't handle anymore. And so Spirit gets so excited because then we have to open up to something greater than ourselves to keep ourselves sane and in love. Because if you're not feeling love and you're not expressing love, then you're insane, says A Course in Miracles. And so in that moment when I'm like, I can't handle any more of this, like my ego is saying you need to take some away or this shouldn't be happening, I turn to Spirit and I say, Spirit, I don't know how to handle more of this. Right now I'm so angry at my brother, as in like that we're all brothers, my soul brother, not my actual physical human brother. I'm so angry at my brother and I want to hurt him, and I need your help to make sure that I turn to him in love instead. Great Spirit, I feel so angry inside of myself. I feel so triggered. I feel like none of this should be happening. And I hand it over to you and I ask that you use it to teach me how to hold more love. Thank you so much for bringing all of this together to show me that what I think is the breaking point where I stop choosing love is actually a point where I can reclaim more love that is possible in my life. So we think our human awareness of where it is safe that we will still continue to choose love thinks that we stop here. But actually, we are infinite love and compassion. And so that is a perfect opportunity for you to open up to Spirit and say, I don't know how to do this on my own, but show me, help me, hold me, show me so much love, show me the guidance that I can then hold more love for someone else. And in that moment, then we get to see more of our own love and our own capability to be love. And that is exactly why that whole experience just happened. Like, you think that it's because this person got triggered and this person said this and you got triggered from it, and you think that it's all these external things, but actually the whole universe is conspiring to serve you, to know that you are love, to remember that you are love. And so if it gets you to the breaking point where you have to then open up to Spirit and allow more love in where you think it's not possible, then like, fuck yes, thank you so much for this opportunity to remember that I am way more fucking love than I believe I am right now. It is an opportunity. And in that moment, our ego is often telling us like, this shouldn't be happening. And Matt Kahn, I don't know if I'm going to say the exact words right, I'm paraphrasing, but he says something like, how do you know if it should be happening? If it is. And then it must be the universe conspiring for your greatness, for you to remember that you are love. And another thing that I found really helpful in these situations is Greg Braden talks about, if we have just learned all of the tools to be able to solve a new problem in our life, for example. So maybe you've just learned a capability to be able to show love in a certain situation that would have triggered you before. Then the universe brings you the test. And it's not a test like, oh, are you going to fail or are you going to succeed? It's because you genuinely, like, the truth of you wants to know and experience yourself as love. And so it wants the opportunity to rise to the challenge and show itself what it is capable of. So that test is actually the universe conspiring for you, saying, hey, you've just learned the tools to be able to turn to love in this moment and choose love in this moment. And so here you go. Show yourself that is what is possible right now. And every time that I shift into this awareness of, thank you, Spirit, for this opportunity. Thank you to clean more stuff out of my system that is blocking my capability to feel and know myself as love. Thank you so much. Every time I shift into that, then I can feel grateful for the situation. And then from there, I can feel grateful to that person for having triggered this inside of me so that I could have that realization. And from there, I can show up as love, which is the whole fucking point. So good. Like, the moment I shift from I can't handle this, I don't want this, this shouldn't be happening, to thank you so much, Great Spirit, keep bringing this on, keep giving me an opportunity to do this, intensify what I'm feeling right now and what I'm experiencing right now, because I want to see just how capable I am of showing up as love in every fucking moment. The second that I stop resisting what I believe is a negative experience, it becomes a positive experience. Mark Manson talks about this in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Resisting a positive experience becomes a negative experience. Oh, wait, let me get that right. Resisting a negative experience is a negative experience. Welcoming in and embracing a negative experience becomes a positive experience the second that you open to it and be like, okay, like stop denying reality, as Byron Katie would say, and just open. Okay, this is here. Thank you. Let's see what I can learn. Let's see how I can show up as love in this moment. That is the turning point, and that is what A Course in Miracles would call the holy instant. That's the miracle. The shift in perception alone is the miracle. And then, my gosh, what happens from there when you actually can show up as love instead of pushing the shit back onto the other people. Like in that moment when I had to do this prayer today, I felt so angry and I just wanted to attack my brother. I wanted to attack back. But instead of going horizontally in my communication, I went up to Spirit and I said, Spirit, I can't do this by myself. I need your help. That's the miracle. That second, when you choose to be the one that opens to Spirit, whether you're with the person or they're not with you right now, that is the miracle right there. That's the holy instant. So I hope that this serves one of you or some of you. I would love it so much if you commented and let me know what you received from it. But yes, please play with this the next time that you feel angry, triggered, hurt, whatever it is. Open up to Spirit and say thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to show myself and others just how much I can truly love. Thanks. My name is Kiara. I am a divine warrior and I am feeling really hot today in Melbourne, but really excited to get to share this with you. Thank you, Spirit, for having this experience in my life so that then I could share it with you. Bye for now.